we just seen Houston beat the shit out of the Steelers last week. I know they lost to the Falcons. Who was that?
Boy, Houston trash.
Who was that? Tank Dell that went out with a concussion, like his number one receiver. So, and they only lost by 2.
Man,
so
Houston trash.
They won by a field goal.
I wouldn't say Houston is trash.
Man, them niggas trash.
Okay.
How?
Bro, I'm about to explain how they trash. What y'all getting bamboozled by the league. Y'all talking about CJ Stroud. The thing is,
bamboozled. I actually watch these games.
No, and me too. And I'm telling you, everybody can look good against another bad team. So the teams that they look good in would have been bad teams. The Steelers are a bad team. Like, nigga, these niggas is not good for real. And then when they do play somebody, to get their ass whooped. Like, Houston is not as good at, like, you talking about one dynamic player. Yo, like, that CJ Stroud shit, of course, it's like how Dak was when he first came to the league. Bro, they literally stopped running the ball completely. So now it look like whatever they happens is CJ Stroud. Instead of actually having a whole game plan to make them way better than what they're supposed to be. They don't even run the ball no more. Pierce don't even get the ball no more. Like, Houston is not good for it. Like, it's not, bro. You can take any of the top 8 teams. They probably win about 21.
So just to kind of push back on that. So as far as them running the ball right now, they aren't the best just because they have invested a lot of their money into they tackle. You know, and we all know at the end of the day, they tackle. What are tackles paid for? To protect against the pass. So that's one thing. So last year, they definitely hung their hat on running the ball just because that's what they did well. They definitely need to go get some inside lineman help. So I'm not going, to dispute you on that. But I've watched Houston very heavily. Hold on. That defense that Houston has is real. Tank Dell has come out of nowhere and shown I am the number one receiver on this team. And again, if he don't get hurt in that game against Atlanta, they win that game because they went out and got that tight end from Dallas, and I haven't heard his name getting called like that. He was much more valuable to Dallas than he ever's going to be in Houston. So I just feel like they're definitely on the right path. But at the end of the day, we have to remember that they have a rookie at quarterback, and they got a rookie pass rusher that is killing niggas. And the fact that the way that I see it, I still feel like Houston is very good. We can say we want to about the Steelers, but they just had a better game plan against that defense because me and E talked about it last week. Ain't like none of them niggas was hurt. They was all there. So
Tank Dell got 19 receptions this season, 324 yards and 2 touchdowns. And that's the wide receiver that you're sitting here talking about right now. The Puka Chuka, whatever the hell his name is, got that shit in the game.
Well, actually, not only Tank Dell, Nico Collins is also
okay, but he said Tank Dell. I'm just making it very simple.
To help out.
325 yards. That's the wide receiver we speaking upon. Like I said, it's easy to be a number one receiver against another wide receiver that's not good. 300-something yards in the fifth game by now, that's not good. Tyreek Hill got 200 yards in 3 games already.
We can't start comparing everybody to Tyreek now.
Nah, I'm just saying this, but what I'm saying is you can compare good and then you can compare average. If you want to say he's the average receiver, okay. But then it kind of sucks to even say that when I just heard y'all talk about a rookie that got way more touchdowns, more passing yards, and receptions in the game.
I mean, but in the same breath,
I don't think
I'm just looking
at
at
it like saying is that exactly the same. They're a very improved team.
Yeah, I ain't beating my table and saying really Houston is just this, but when I'm just looking at the AFC South in the whole, I mean, I'm not, I ain't sitting here just saying that. I just think that Jacksonville can run away with that shit.
I'm saying to you is this. When y'all say the Houston Texans, I just want to make sure we got this right. Because honestly, respectfully, if y'all talking about winning Super Bowls, and I'm like, okay,
we strictly just talking about, playoffs.
And even if I'm gonna be 100% honest, they'd be a waste of spot. If Houston play the playoffs, they are a waste of spot. Whoever they play, they losing.
I mean, you can say that about. Because at the end of the day,
so it's like y'all hanging your head on a losing team.
But you know what? I can't even say that because if Houston does end up winning that division, they got to go against the 5 seed. That's a wild card team. We don't know who that could be.
It don't matter who it is.
Yes, it does.
The wild card team is going to be the damn Bills or the Chiefs.
No, it's not.
Or the Bengals. It's going to be one of those. Watch.
So,
all of them can't win that division.
So it could possibly be the Bills. It's not going to be the Chiefs. and let's say this. If you think so, okay. So let's say this: the three teams that they could possibly, because the Chiefs ain't losing this division in my eyes at this point. So
once the Eagles beat them, we'll have a different conversation. But go ahead.
So let's just say it's the AFC East, right? So so it could be either Buffalo or Miami, right?
Oh my goodness.
I done seen. Hold on. We done seen two stinkers from Buffalo this year. So let's not overlook that. If you want to say Miami because of who they got as far as personnel wise, okay, I'll give you Miami but I don't think they're gonna lose.
Hey, Chris, you said.
But guess what? But hold on. So the only other team I can think of is the Chargers. You confident in the Chargers like that? Because I'm not.
Listen, what you're saying is this. You saying a nigga got to legit shit the bed for the Houston Texans to win.
No, I don't.
You don't believe.
No. I'm not saying that.
So you think Houston is better than the Bills?
I didn't say they were better.
No,
I'm seeing the Bills have a roller coaster this year, bro. That's all I'm saying.
And what's their record? So that's a roller coaster?
Well,
look how they lost. That's what I'm saying. It's like they come, like, bro. Like,
and look how they won. You got to both
look at last week. Look at last week. Look what they did against Miami. And then they go the next week against the Jags and laid his egg. Like they weren't even looking the same on offense.
All right, so you saying the Jags, but you talking about
the defense we can understand because they had injuries. We understand they got another. Mike Milano was probably out for the season. He was the middle linebacker that
can I ask a question?
But I'm just talking like as far as they offense, bro.
No,
like,
I respect it, but hold on. Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
What have you seen Houston play? The teams they played that's making you say this?
At the end of the day,
what game are we speaking about that Houston played?
Okay. The only impressive win Houston.
They had a big win. They had a big win against Pittsburgh, bro.
Pittsburgh, yeah, that's the
Pittsburgh is ass.
They're 3-2.
Pittsburgh is trash.
Well,
Pittsburgh is 3-2.
They
so
trash.
Trash.